wants to talk to us, so we don't know anything. Everything is all smoke and mirrors. You can't answer whether that's full planning permission even now. You know?
With all due respect, the officer did. He said it invaded it, but there's still some conditions to be sorted.
So it's not
Yes,
fully
no.
passed then?
Not fully passed, no,
No.
but it's nearly.
Right,
So
so it's nearly, so...
I think we
the
just
fine
all in this
details got to
room.
be agreed.
Can I just make another comment as well? Obviously, immediately adjacent to Stanley Street is Nether Farm. Now, Nether Farm is in a similar position where it's received 2 lots of outline permission, one by the courts in my judicial review, which failed. Incidentally, the judicial review was not on merit, it was only on whether Amber Valley Borough Council followed the correct process. The actions of the developers on Stanley Street have completely changed the scientific strata of Nether Farm, completely. They've forced contamination where it didn't want to go before. The whole of those ground investigations now need to be redone. It's, you know, they've completely changed everything.
How do we go? I think because this is such a unique site, like the usual.
What, you mean 800
The-
houses next to 5 hazardous landfills?
Exactly
So it should
that.
be-
Because it's so unique that it's almost like the processes that are currently in place aren't serving any of us. We're not getting the information that we feel that we need as concerned residents. I don't think that the site is that complex that we aren't getting the right level of questions. We aren't getting the right level from the current system. And I think, and I know there's probably no special red flag that can be put on stuff like this, but there has to be an awareness within this room with us the people and you guys that this is not normal by any sense.
Can I just say something as well? The scientific officer at Amber Valley has always gone with developers have consultants. I understand that they're experts in their own right, but they are there to facilitate development from the people who are paying them. That is their role. Rowena Bailey refused to allow one house at Lower Birchwood to build a house on his garden and gave all of the reasons that she should be given for refusing 200 houses on Nether Farm and 180 houses on Stanley Street. How is that? You can't put one up, but they can build 200, because we want the money from those, the council tax, the precepts, and everything else.
Yeah. I think one thing you have to do is get away from naming people.
Okay, the scientific officer, there's only one.
Have you already named that person?
Well, I know, but we are all friends, aren't we? Everybody knows who she is.
And are you not in public office? Why can we not name people?
Sorry, I mean.
Is she in public office?
Yeah, no, I think the
No.
general rule. No, she's an officer.
Okay.
The general rule is that you can't name officers in public offices because those.
Oh, we didn't know that. The scientific officer there.
Those officers don't have a chance to defend themselves.
She never, we thought she was a unicorn for 10 years because we've never seen her.
Yeah,
She won't answer an email, she won't meet with anyone.
Can we
Yeah,
read you the question then as the scientific officer turned down one house because of contamination, etc.
And made all
And
the
made
right
all-
noises. All of them. You can't have yours.
So can we have
but
that
you
as the
can have
question, please?
200.
The scientific officer did that.
Sorry, can I just jump in as well? Where the planning permission is concerned, there are 5 sites, all in the same state of development. Why is it, as we're not allowed to mention people, why is it this former council chairman of the planning board only passed the one that the Derby Diocese owned? They were all in the same situation, they were all in the same state.
Details of that case with the police. Look, I'm going to move it on, right? What we'll offer, Mr. Gladwin and my my deputy cabinet member will meet 2 of you to discuss it and go through it.
Why won't the scientific officer meet with us?
Well, no.
Is that not good enough?
Oh, sorry.
No.
That's the offer.
No, quite honestly, 10
Well,
years of wanting to get
well,
my
sorry.
expert
Look,
in front of
Well,
her.
I'm sorry,
discuss
listen
things.
to me, that's the offer, okay? Because I'm going to move it on.
Again, who controls this scientific, who does she answer to? You know, who's in charge? Her or you lot? Come on, give me a clue.
Officers,
Excuse me, but there is a bigger picture in this. The whole of the picture. Not just contamination, this, that and the other. It's the whole of the community. The whole people that live in Summercote or other directions. the amount of pressure it's going to put on the NHS, doctors, dentists, schools. Where are all these houses, all these people going to get healthcare, support, schooling from? Plus access to roads and everything else. Yes, we know there's the other reason why it went forward, because it's not too far away from the M1. Fair enough, but they're small roads. These roads are not able and big enough and capable enough for the
Not even
excess of
pavements.
traffic.
Not even pavements.
Not even our pavements. I've got proof that the lorries using that bloody area, Stanley Street, have been using the public pavement where we have to walk or try and get out our front doors, are unable to use it because these lorries are on the pavement. The pavements are cracked, ruined and damaged. There's people with pushchairs, there's children. What's going to happen to them? Who's going to pay their NHS bills? Or pay for their work if they're out of work because someone's hit them or they've had an accident? No one's covering any of those costs or thinking of the whole picture itself. You're just all selfish.
Can I just say one other thing?
I'm not having that.
Can I just say?
I can take you to different places within this borough where that's exactly the same now, where buses and lorries are having to go on pavements to get through. Now, I'll just hand over to my deputy and then we're moving on.
Can I just say one thing?
No, I'm sorry.
Why? I could take you to 7 housing developments in this country where councillors have been ignorant, the science hasn't been conducted properly, and they are now knocking them down. People are living in houses that aren't worth the paper they're written on.
That could be your legacy.
That could be your legacy.
This, you know, can you not understand that people in Summercuts community are frightened?
I fully understand.
You know,
I
so,
really do
you know,
fully understand.
Well,
I'm not
you guys
disputing
have just
that.
come in. You should be in charge of your officers. Do something about it.
I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that.
Well, I mean,
Why?
you're offering a meeting. I've had meetings with you yourself. You don't take no notes, so how are you going to know anything? You don't get back to me.
Yeah.
Can I just come in? I hear you. Okay? I hear every one of you. But that's why I turned to Simon during when you were talking to say, can we set up a meeting? And that's what we're going to do. I hear you. I understand. I listened to everyone else. I'm just going to ask that you listen to me. I hear you, but I can't move anything forward because I'm hearing so much information. I don't know what I can actually do yet until I meet with you. But we will.
Okay.
But you've got to give me chance. That's all I'm asking. Give me chance to get fully up to speed. I can see your hands. Don't waste your arm energy. I can see you. All I'm saying is, let me get fully up to speed. Let Simon and I get you the answers to the questions that you deserve. I hear you. We all hear you. We want to help you.
But I'm sure that you understand
But
that.
you're still not letting me finish.
Oh, sorry, I thought you had.
No, I haven't. You know, I've listened to everyone else talking. I'm taking absolutely everything on board. But we do have information, we do have a meeting that we have to conduct this evening, you understand that. Simon and I will meet with the two of you, get every bit of information that you want an answer to together. We'll do the same. That's our offer, that's what we can do.
Could we pre-send some can we pre-send some questions that we want? Because at least
Right,
then
okay.
this is as most
Can
useful
I
as
just
soon as possible.
Can I just ask that you actually visit Stanley Street, see what the hell is going on there?
Right, I will take
Tomorrow.
you up on your offer, but I will
Tomorrow?
be bringing my
I can't
expert.
do tomorrow, I'm sorry, I've got a hospital.
I can't do tomorrow.
No, she's working.
Self-employed. I will come and I will bring my expert, if that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what we're saying.
Yeah, no, but can you understand our frustration though when
I've just
we've got,
said,
you're
I'm
going to go
leaving.
back and you're going to go, what do you think then, Rowena? And then you're going to come in and you're going to say, she says it's stupid.
I'm sorry, you're saying that that's what we...
Well,
That's slightly unfair, you've never met me, you don't know what I do.
No, but you're not.
You don't know how I operate, and also I just feel like we're getting very personal about people who aren't here to be able to defend themselves. So what I'm going to say is we're going to move it on because we've got an agenda with other items that are equally as important. Simon and I will meet with you. If you can send us a couple of dates when that works, and we'll get diaries together. Send us all the questions that you want. We'll get you the answers. I hear you. We all hear you, and we all understand. We don't understand your exact situation, but we understand that it's a passionate, emotive situation for you. We want to help you where we can, but give us the chance is all I'm asking.
You could, with us not sending stuff in, you could just start by going through all of the rugby club applications.
I will.
All of the applications for Stanley Street, all of the applications for Nether Farm, all of the applications for Paul Newman, New Homes, and you could hunt out every objection from our expert and take that to Rowena. He
Yeah,
did
I promise
warn
that I
this
will
would
do
happen
that.
4 years ago.
Thank you.
No
No,
reason
just
to
like-
announce it.
Shall we
Right,
indulge
shall we?
Yeah.
Right, thank you for having us.
Just with your indulgence, I just want to clarify that the council employs people who are appropriate with the
Sorry,
appropriate.
can you speak up,
The
please?
council employs people with the appropriate qualifications for the job that they do, and the council scientific officer is appropriately qualified. So, you know, some of these personal attacks, I think, are completely inappropriate.
Well,
But we look forward to meeting.
yes,
and
yes, she's
getting
an expert in
and
words
moving
actually,
forward.
Mrs. Webb.